You ever been to Dollywood?
Oh, I've never been to Dollywood, but I've been to Dollywood. You know what I'm saying?
Not really. Not really. Hey guys, welcome to Stir Crazy. My guest today is a struggling actor starring in tiny projects like The Mandalorian and Wonder Woman 1984. I'm here to give him a big break. It's Pedro Pascal.
Finally, my big break. Thank you so much.
Wonder Woman, Schmunder Woman. Let's talk about the important stuff. You're one of the sexiest men alive. You're one of People Magazine's sexiest men alive.
In plaid.
And he's got the plaid to prove it.
Exactly.
Does this validate you? Did you always know you had this in you?
Of course I did. I'm right there next to Dr. Anthony Fauci. You know, he's got the looks, I've got the mind.
You played this amazing character in Wonder Woman 1984. Congratulations on the film and this role. You just kill it in this, man. So as the title suggests, the setting is 1984. So at the count of three, let's each of us name our favorite 1980s song. You ready? 1.
Purple Rain.
Wow. I didn't even, okay. So yeah, that's it. End of story.
It's yours. You're a kid. You weren't even born.
I'm 97 years old. I was gonna go with, I don't know, you go with some Cyndi Lauper, some Aha. What do you think?
I want to dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me.
Okay, when you do it like that, just so you know, it gets creepy. It's not sweet anymore. Let's talk a little bit about 80s hair, because your character has some quality 80s hair. I have a challenge for you, Pedro. I'm going to show you an 80s star, only their hair. Let's see if you can ID them.
That's not 80s, that's 70s. Is that a Brady?
It's not a Brady, no.
It's not a Brady?
No. He hung out with a couple men and a baby.
Is that Tom Selleck?
It's Tom Selleck. It's Tom Selleck.
Right.
It's Tom Selleck. He's living on a...
Guess I'm bad at this.
He's living on a prayer.
Man. John Bon Jovi. These aren't actors.
Come on.
Yes, he is.
This is a tricky one. His hair could be about, I don't know, an Ocean's 11 inches.
That's not.
Yes, it is.
That's not.
Yeah, it is. Get ready.
But that's not. This George Clooney. Oh, this isn't fair.
Why is that not?
That isn't fair. No, because even the George Clooney that we saw in the 80s was like Facts of Life, and he didn't have long hair.
Take it up with my research department.
Research department, I need to speak to everybody. That's, is that Dolly Parton?
Yeah, she's got her own theme park. You better know that one. You ever been to Dollywood?
Oh, I've never been to Dollywood, but I've been to Dollywood. You know what I'm saying?
Not really. Not really. Your character, Max Lord, has one of those great comic book character names. It's a character name that could only exist in the comic books or in porn. So here's the challenge. I'm going to give you a character name. You tell me if this is an actual DC character or a porn star.
I'm going to know this.
This is what you were made for. Damien Dark.
Is it a porn star?
It's not. It's a DC villain.
Oh, that's a shame.
Herschel Savage.
Porn star.
You knew that too quickly. You knew that really quickly. Are you frozen or just enjoying the moment?
Just enjoying the moment.
George Payne.
Superhero.
No, it's a porn star. Got to look that one up.
Ouch.
Hector Hammond.
DC.
Yeah. That's a Green Lantern.
Thing with the plants.
Well, I don't know about that. Is it? Maybe. That's the Green Lantern villain. I think Peter Sarsgaard played that one.
Plants and the flashlights.
You sold it well. Black Adam, porn star or DC character?
DC character.
That's DJ. That's The Rock. Buck Adams.
Porn star.
I have a feeling you've seen some of Buck's work.
I mean, we're writing these down, right?
That's the rest of your day.
I need to look all of this up.
Harold Allnut.
Harold Walnut?
Harold Allnut.
I mean, does it matter which one he is?
I'll watch his work regardless. What do you think?
I will watch his work regardless. Regardless, I am a fan. I hope he's a porn star.
I hate to be the one that breaks your dreams down.
Shame. It's a shame. Although, kudos to DC.
Slow clap.
That's a great name. Harold Allnut. I mean, that is a great name.
Oh my God. Let's talk Mandalorian. You should be earning so much credibility with kids right now, but they probably don't even recognize you. Do you ever just like put a lampshade on your head and whisper, "This is the way" to them?
I always feel bad, you know, somebody that I meet, a parent that I meet, they have their kid and they're like, "Oh my God, I'm going to impress my child so much. I'm introducing them to the Mandalorian," but then it's like my face. And I don't have the child with me. I'm not wearing a helmet. And they're just like, and they look and they're like, "Who's this guy?" You know? And then if I'm going to speak to them in a Mando voice, it's kind of it's strangely like a bedroom voice. You know?
Yeah, that's not appropriate for
totally
kids.
inappropriate.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
So it's just kind of like,
Fair enough. Another challenge for you. Let's play a little game of Who Am I?
I want to try to do his voice.
Clint Eastwood.
No, it's not. It's terrible. This is basically like, guess what? I'm not a good actor.
No, you are. It's like the worst audition ever. Yeah.
Basically, like, shave off all of my head, give me a bunch of muscles, and then and a fast car.
Vin Diesel. Easy.
Baby, I move like this and have a.
C-3PO.
I've seen The Exorcist about 117 times. And it just keeps getting funnier every time I see it.
You are Beetlejuice.
Yeah, baby.
You killed it.
Don't you hate when that happens?
I follow you on the Instagram. You give good Instagram, my friend. And when the election was completed, you FaceTimed with some friends, and this image will haunt me till my dying day. What's going on here, buddy?
These are pandemic looks, man. What can I say?
Is Oscar Isaac, like, upside down? What's going on with him? Like, is he being hung from the ceiling?
He was levitating with joy. I called him up, and he was floating up at the top of, like, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. He'd taken the bubbles, and he was, like, you know, up against the ceiling.
Not only are you a part of the Star Wars cinematic universe, not only are you a part of Wonder Woman, you, of course, are part of Game of Thrones history, and you had a notorious ending to Game of Thrones. Do you have an eye thing to this day? Are you weird about your eyes considering how your character met his end? Strangers
were coming up to me in the street and asking if they could stick their thumbs in my eyes for a selfie or for a picture. And I would let them. I was like, yeah, sure. And then I started to be like, I'm gonna get something bad. You know, like, you know, I'm gonna get an infection.
Some would you rather questions for you, Pedro. Would you rather only dress in 80s clothing or be naked all the time?
I would rather only dress in 80s clothing. Like, if I was naked all the time, could I be alone all the time?
You have to live your life, man. You gotta just do what you gotta do.
Well, I guess I'll do it in 80s clothing.
Okay, fanny packs all the way. Here we go.
Only a fanny pack.
Would you rather get "This is the way" tattooed on your face or your back?
I'll take it on my back.
Okay. Yeah, that might limit your roles if you have it on your face.
And on my back might be a completely different message as well.
Would you rather always be sweating or always be on the verge of a sneeze?
Oh, there's kind of something orgasmic about being on the verge of a sneeze all the time. I could maybe I could get kind of used to that.
With the tattoo on your back, that's quite a picture.
The way.
This is the Dakota Johnson memorial question. She posed this to me on a previous episode. Would you rather, would you rather have a mouthful of bees or one bee in your butt?
A bee in the butt? Come on. Who doesn't want a bee in the butt?
Those are goals.
Don't knock it, man.
You gotta try it at least once.
I gotta be in the butt right now.
Oh, that's what's keeping you loose?
It's a conceptual thing. It's a state of mind. It's a state of being.
I think we learned a lot about each other today. We learned that you're not quite the porn connoisseur maybe you thought you were. We learned that you are one of the sexiest men alive.
I have work to do.